Hi, I'm Laurie Oberman, and today I'd like to give a brief presentation on the term GDP, which we hear and read in reports describing the health of a country's economy. Firstly, as you can see, GDP means gross domestic product, and we'll be getting into the different definitions and the advantages and shortcomings of using it as a standard measure of economic activity and growth. One method of calculating GDP, or gross domestic product, is to add the total value of production in the economy. A second system calculates national income, while the third approach focuses on expenditure, which would be particularly relevant in the public sector, where the contribution of many non-manufacturing departments is calculated according to the amount budgeted for their operation. Not only is GDP considered a comprehensive measure of economic activity and growth, but it is also a global standard for measuring the size and trends in national economies worldwide. In addition, it's used as a base for governments to calculate and formulate government policy in their economy. On the downside, we must bear in mind that GDP does not consider quality of life in a country, nor the environmental aspects of production. Neither does it calculate unpaid work. For a housewife, for example, who enables her partner to go out and create income while her contribution is considered zero. Equality of distribution of wealth is also ignored, leaving us with just a number which shows the size of an economy, but without these additional factors taken into account. When we refer to GDP, we must make clear whether we're talking about nominal GDP, which does not consider inflation, but is calculated at current market prices, or real GDP, which is adjusted for inflation, or the deflator, which calculates price level changes. An additional index connected to GDP as an indicator of economic well-being is per capita GDP. This is simply the total GDP divided by the number of people in the population. While on the one hand it indicates average prosperity, again it ignores the distribution of wealth and inequality in the economy. As well as the numerical value of GDP, we should also take into account alternative economic indicators such as the Human Development Index, a real progress indicator, and GDP, which factors in environmental aspects into national output. So, in conclusion, when using the GDP index, recognize both the upside and downside connected to it. Take alternative measures into consideration, remembering that growth needs to be balanced against other factors. And don't be afraid to include holistic economic measures into your overall economic summary. I hope you found that useful and interesting, and the link to this presentation is below. I'll be back again soon. Goodbye for now.